Yeah, so this is going to be a beast.
How much of a beast? Like 1,000 or easy?
Kidding me? Kidding me? Over 1,000. 1,000 plus, we say. Stock bottom end. The heads will just get valve springs. It's getting our cam, Pro Charger, F1A94, Frankenstein intake.
I got it. Sketchy Bert.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, Frankenstein intake, headers, fuel system, meth,
All the goodies.
all the goodies.
It's not bad.
Yeah, if they saw me do the last Pro Charger build on white C7Z, it's basically identical to that. Valve it's getting our valve covers. Things should be pretty sweet when it's done. Sleeper, being a convertible.
Yeah, nobody will guess it. They'll think it's just a
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
cruiser.
We didn't even get to see that thing make a pass. I'm so pissed.
We went to S10 a few years ago. There was a white Fox body there that he was so pumped, man. He saw it and he was freaking out. And we purposely went back to the RV, got on top so we could see this thing make a pass, and we never saw it. Never saw it again the whole weekend.
Yeah, they had it last year.
We beelined back to the trailer, got up on the roof, and he's like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And we waited, and we must have missed it because we never saw it again.
They're hippies, so you'll probably get along with them.
There he is. He's geeking out.
He's a hippie?
You know, it's a little weird. I'm like,
Little weird,
why
okay.
don't you come over and hang out with us?
Maybe he doesn't like you.
Clearly.
Maybe he just wants to remain work buddies and not friends.
I'm just trying to show him around.
Alright, is it really only like 2 minutes from me or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'll come over for a little bit.
It's literally 6 minutes tops.
Alright. Alright, yeah. I'll come play some cornhole, have a couple beers.
Alright.
And then if, you know,
It's legal to drink and drive.
it's legal to drink and drive.
Yeah, it's legal to drink and drive in Delaware.
Well, according to Matt it is.
It's actually not, but if you like drove around Delaware, you would fucking think so. Trust me, when I worked at my mom's car wash, 50% of the people came through with a fucking open beer, dude. Like,
way.
I swear.
That's because they have no open container on.
Dude, everyone just had a
there's
fucking
Open beer in my cup on right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Where you go,
If you
Matt?
get pulled over with an open beer, just as long as you low.
Oh,
No way.
Eric, you think you'll run out of this one?
I can't.
And you're,
I don't have it in me to throw the old one out.
why don't you just scrape all the grease out of this one and put it back in the old one?
Yeah, I mean, so here's the loophole. In Delaware, it is legal for passengers to have an open container of alcohol to drink from. Those open containers while the driver is driving. However, the driver cannot drink and drive.
Correct. Yes.
Yes, obviously.
That's. I was gonna say because
Yeah,
I remember some law before, like, say if you have one, you get pulled over, you just give it to the passenger. Some fucking dumbass shit.
So you would get in trouble for having that beer in your truck.
Correct.
If nobody was in it.
By himself. Yes.
By
If
yourself.
I've been pulled over
Legally.
and there'd be 30 empty beers on my back seat.
You're digging yourself a grave, bro.
I mean, this is back in my younger years.
Yeah.
You mean yesterday?
Because, I mean, remember when Andrew and I used to get in your truck and we'd open the back door and the fucking beer cans would pile out? I mean, that couldn't have been that long ago.
That's never happened. Yeah, they got the fall cans out right now, digital camo.
Digital camo.
It was one in my cup holder.
There's
If you like to see it.
They got some downpipes and shit. Yeah, like the fucking those slot motor mounts, like those all. So you gotta put that thing like straight out.
What's the CTS-V getting, Kyle?
It is getting a essentially the stage 1, so it's getting upper. It's getting injectors. It already has an intake. It's already got headers, and we're putting a cam in it. So we're in an upper and a lower pulley, cam, injectors. I think some more stuff. I gotta check the sheet. That's roughly what we're doing. I'm sure there's a little stuff we're gonna do along the way. That's the gist of what we're gonna be doing. So this is my first CTS-V cam. Pretty pumped. Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday. Is there anything like, I don't know, unique about these cars versus like the Camaros and Corvettes you see every day?
Well, I mean, it's different than a SS Camaro because it's got the LSA in it. So it's got the same motor as the Z01. But
Okay, so not much different then.
this one's actually a manual, which is pretty rare. They usually come automatic. And it's a 4-door, so that's like, you know, it's not a lot of those around. So, I mean, it's all pretty much the same stuff, except it's jammed into a tighter space. That's why they're a bitch to work on.
And then you got to go to a Harry, we ain't got no engines.
Let me ask you a question, Ted. Do you see anything wrong here?
We got no engines, do we? No, do we? No, do we? No, it's not.
I don't know. I don't know the reference.
Are you? Is this
To tell him what, hey, dude, where's my car was?
You don't know what Harry, we ain't got no engines is?
No.
All right. Well, then the people in the comments need to destroy you for not knowing what that is.
Just when they were getting nice.
And you need to,
There you go.
yeah, just when they're getting nice.
Where are they, Ted? Where are they? Where are they?
So everyone basically knows I've always had like crank trigger issues with this thing, and I've always talked about how I need to fix it, blah, 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 well, I'm fixing it. I need to put a double keyway in the crank in order to keep like the balancer and shit from moving around. Well, that kind of snowballed. So I was going to give the belt like one last try, just because I just had the titanium pipe made. I just had this tank made, I had that made, well, and I'm not using any of it. Sold one blower already, but I'm selling my entire blower setup that was on here. The bracket, the blower, I got 2 balancers, I got a bunch of tensioners, the titanium pipe, all that shit's for sale. I got a PT3000 intercooler that's for sale. I ordered a ProCharger gear drive, and I had to buy new blowers for that because they're different rotation and whatever. So I bought new blowers. Still, I have an F1A94, which will go with the whole kit for sale. And then I have an F1C105 that I have for sale also. And then in the meantime, I sent my engine to Weston, who's always done all my engine shit, to get a double keyway in the crank. You gotta pull the crank out, obviously, to do all that. And one of my rods was bent. It was a Cali's Ultra Billet I-beam with a 3.5 millimeter bolt in it. So like they're one of the strongest rods you can get for this. They'll handle like 2,000. And then one of my other buddies with a very similar setup to mine, steel rod and all that shit, just destroyed his engine. And he found out that like a couple of his pistons were cracked. So he's like, check all your pistons and shit. So I had the machine shop mag all my pistons, and 6 of them were cracked. I just decided to go to an aluminum rod, and I'm getting a new piston made. Because the pistons that I had in there were just shelf pistons that I had last time I rebuilt this that just happened to work. So we threw them in there, and it's just a normal Wiseco piston. But now I'm going with a diamond piston. They were the only ones that had a mold of the Frankenstein head. Diamond or CP. CP was like 14 weeks out on a custom piston. Diamond is 6. So we're gonna get a diamond piston, do PTFE coating since it's on alcohol and all that shit, and that's it. Now I got the rods today. I got the gear drive from ProCharger the other day. Still waiting on the blowers themselves. It'll be like another 6 weeks before I have the piston. Once I get the motor in and the gear drive in and do all that shit, then I gotta remake the pipe, probably either move or alter the fuel tank. Considering I like just did all the shit that I did so that I could run this year, and I kind of had nothing but problems with the crank trigger and all that shit. So it's fine up until I tried going faster than like 470s in the 8. You know, it went 470 at 150 and then 733 at 190 and a quarter. But once I really tried to go faster than that, it kind of started giving me issues. I think if I double keyed it and did what I was going to do, I think it would be fine, but I just didn't feel like risking it, and so I'm just doing it right, putting a gear drive on it. Sucks because I have to add 100 pounds to the car now because I got 100 pounds off for the belt and I had 50 off for the IRS. So the only thing that I'll get off now is 50 for the IRS. And gear drive, I wanted to open it, but it's all like wrapped up nicely, so I'm not opening it. Pro Charger doesn't sell the correct gears I needed for my gear drive, so I got different gears for the gear drive. Then, like I said, my old GRP rod. They're in, thanks to Kurt Urban and Scoggin Dickey. They had them in stock. If you don't know who Kurt Urban is, Google him. He is my my LS engine go-to question mentor guy. I've always trusted him with advice, so it's who I go to when I need to change something. But he now works at Scoggin Dickey, and he's the man. I got this gear drive for sale. That's an ATF gear drive. I'll sell that for like $1,500. I'm not using it because I got the Pro Charger one. Pro Charger takes care of me, so that's why I got that. Plus, I needed the accessory drives off of it for the fuel pump, the oil pump, and the alternator and all that shit. So this had all that. That does not. That's it. It'll be back together in 2 months, is my guess.
Careful what you say. They'll hold you to the timeline.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get it back on the track this year.
Yeah.
You got to figure in 2 months, it's going to be November. It's going to be cold as shit. Well, maybe, but
Yeah.
the track will probably be closed. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh man. I feel like it's Cam City. That's all we do.
It is Cam City. That's what all great builds are based on.
Dude, I didn't want to say anything. 'Cause it's like when it's like
You can talk. I'm just
no, a doctor is like, you know, doing surgery. You're like precise moment where all focus needs to be on it.
being extra careful. So I'm doing in my car this weekend.
You're doing a cam on your car.
Yeah, putting my exhaust on. It's been sitting in my trunk for a month.
Nice.
Cam.
Yeah, do you think you do a better job than Matt does?
What?
Putting it in the engine? Does that make a noise?
Oh, I already know that. We've already determined that. And I was walking through the front of the office and I could hear the sound of a cam going in an engine, like clink, 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 clink. And I'm like, what the f is that? And I fucking walked back into Steve's office. It was Matt, a video on Matt putting the cam in.
I mean, I would definitely be really bad at it because of how much I shake, but...
Yeah, you're a shaker. Now, they do call you Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, they did the one time. There also wasn't IBIS in that camera that I was using, so that also makes it worse. I mean, yeah, I'd say that definitely was a little quieter.
Yeah.
I only heard like a couple.
What's wrong with it?
We're just making a joke.
Oh, you gotta put all this in. This is really...
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's just upset. I mean, I've just been talking to him here for the last 10 minutes. He's been ignoring me. He's been fighting this stupid little aluminum bracket for an hour. Yeah. Getting all mad and upset. Life sucks. I hate myself.
Yeah, and then I just laugh so much all the time that like anytime I look at him, he's just like, "What the f is your problem?"
Yeah, exactly. Everybody Matt hangs out with for the most part is pretty cool.
What I have here at my house this weekend, I'm trying to get in the safe for Florida mode, so. And my roommates are moving out, so
Yeah, you need to head over to Matt's house.
I'll be doing a lot of cleaning.
He's got a bar in there. You can hang out.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe,
Kyle's never been there either.
well, maybe Saturday we'll do a thing.
I have a This weekend's my nephew's birthday party, and then I got
every time I ask him to hang out.
and I got to go up to Bucks County to my cousin's having a giant wedding reception. He got married a few months ago, and now he's having like a big party. So that's Saturday night, and then Sunday I'm going to the Eagles game.
Yeah, so I'm like, fuck school. I'm like, let's take my truck, go hit the canal and get weird. It's like, all right, f it. So we just like left in the middle of the day, went to the canal, beat the shit out of my truck. She was driving all over the place, like bombing mud puddles. Hit the car wash afterwards. Things could have got weird in there, but you know, like I said.
Matt wussed out for once.
Yep. Those are my old days.
That was a really long time ago, though. So. That was a really good segue into you putting this hose clamp on.
Good. Glad you like the content.
Yeah. It's almost like you're just like writing and directing it for me.
That's basically what we're all doing because you suck at it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, little random story there. It's a shame they can't hear the background.
Yeah. So I got a new lens coming tomorrow. Super wide angle.
Going wide, boys, huh?
Mm-hmm. Super worried angle. Yeah, perfect. That fits so well.
The SWA.
Yep. Well, not super. It's like it's wide angled nonetheless.
Oh yeah, look at that, Tyler. Oh man, that thing can't get any lower physically. I used to hate doing bear rims back, like when I started.
Yeah, it's a little tight. Like,
I like doing them now. Really get particular with it, make it nice looking. Trick is to get this clamp on an angle. It's a little tough, but you can do it. Just like that. Oh, see, she's gonna try and slide off on me. You know, this is the detail you just don't get at other shops. I'll f with this hose clamp for 5 minutes.
somebody in the comments is going to be like, it's because you suck.
After that. Well, they can suck my
I'm going to leave that part on there too.
Yeah,
I guess it was stock because it got a full stage 3, headers, VRM, heads cam, etc. And
not bad.
nah, that's it. Love them.
Love them because they're consistent.
And they're easy.
Yep.
I've done so many of them. It's just, they're done in, I mean, 25 minutes, a half hour being on the dyno. Yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps that thing up. But I mean, it made killer power. 629 on the dot.
Yep.
0.00.
On the dot.
542 torque. That's killer torque. That's strong for a stage 3.
The last one we did was strong too.
Yeah, it was.
That made, I think, the same. Real
It
close
was
to
very
the same,
similar,
actually,
yeah.
Which, I mean, in reality, that's probably 15 to 20 higher than like normal. I mean, normal they'll make like 605, 610 in that range. Usually not that much torque either. They usually make like 525 torque. So this one's about 20 and 20 higher. I don't know how many miles are on this. 30,000.
Yeah.
So not really.
Low for most cars, but like not for
Not for
something
this
like
stuff.
this.
It's
Yeah.
about average.
Yeah.
For it's an 08, so
Yeah, it seems like every car we get in here, most people take really good care of them, and they don't.
yeah, we don't work on junk.
Yeah.
Don't bring your f***ing junk here. Done.
If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias, and stay tuned for the next one.